briefly on top of my church mind, and when it take happen. Now, at least, according by the report, at least 9 people, 9 they abduct, 9 they kidnap for inside of one estate where they for Kuchibi area for inside of Kubwa, according by how it take be. Now, they say they bust inside of the estate Friday night, 11:30 p.m. Estates. Take note, now estate will not be say, and then some of the people where they talk for inside of the community for the estate there, they talk to the people who then come they attack different from apartments, they attack one family of 5 within inside of the estates, move all the family, the papa, the mama, and the children, move everybody, they shall wreak mayhem for the estate. And they stay there for almost 1 hour, according by the reports. So people just hear the gunshots, so the attack lasted for about 1 hour, according by how many people take reports the matter, many eyewitnesses and all of that. So people don't come outside, the police don't check, go launch manhunt, investigation don't they go on, and they say that the gunmen, they reach like a 20 way come. So they move apartment by apartments, they collect things, they rob, for inside of Kubwa access, for inside of the matter. Now, this particular matter, not be the first time where we hear this one now. Sometime last year in October, residents for inside of the Kurudu area, for inside of Abuja here, they don't carry waka that the Kurudu estate owners, yes, estate owners and residents association, they carry waka protest. They make police protect them. Say the way when they say the estate developer plan the estate, plan them well, and that one can expose them to security threats. That one did there. Now that one could lead me to another talk where recently federal government don't talk through the minister of the FCT, say proliferation of estates, say estate full every illegal estate everywhere, estate everywhere. So what did they really happen with estate? And now an update to that one, according by waiting we can hear based on 1 or 2 sometime last week, FCTA done they threaten to demolish illegal estates where they for around Idu train station side, Apo side, Lugbe side. Say all the illegal estates there. Say they threaten to demolish those estates. And now, why would they talk about estates? Many people, for inside of the FCT, even outside FCT, many people they live inside estates. Now, estate plenty people they live. Okay. And while plenty people there for inside of estates, it gets some advantages where make people define estates. But recently, we don't see some security concerns where they happen based on how they be. So we'll talk about them, and we'll talk about security concerns, okay? How it take concern, especially people where they live for inside of estate. Then we'll also look at security generally based on how they be, because we know so not everybody live for estate. But this estate matter, it don't happen several times, because you go think say normally you go feel say person where they live inside estates, that person where supposed they safer, more security, more safety, suppose they for inside of estate. So you kind of wonder, okay, so where the water take enter the canoe now, where the problem take start, waiting really they happen, why it be say would they hear complaints like this, attacks on the estate, security threats, security breach, and all of those kind of things for inside of estate where many people believe say it is secured. So I don't know where you they live, I don't know whether they live inside of estate, but these are some of the concerns. And then the latest, like I tell you, will concern this estate matter. Now, based on some of the concerns where the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, don't come outside and don't talk. In fact, through the Department of Development Control, DDC, they don't talk, say they don't serve the notice. In short, they don't even mark some of the structures where they talk, say that illegal structures for all those Apo side, for Lugbe side. They don't. I don't know why Lugbe, because Lugbe are most people where they work for Abuja, they live for inside of Lugbe. I just noticed that recently, Lugbe be like, everybody Lugbe, where they live, Lugbe, where are you living? Lugbe. People, they live for that Lugbe well. Now, waiting, I don't notice. I need to go notice they happen for that Lugbe. But according by the reports, FCTA says some illegal estates they there. And some of those things, now security breach. Based on how they be, say housing estates and other developments along Idu train station, Apo Takwi, Lube areas, within the Abuja Municipal Area Council will be AMAC. They don't talk. Say, main residents, they very careful. Say, it gets illegal developers, so, and then get fake land document too. Now, you go notice here now 2 things, 9 they tied together for our talk this morning. Number one, the idea of estates. No be every, if you insist that you must live for estate, open your eyes, understand 1 or 2 things about the estate, because FCTA they raise alarm, say no be all the estates they legal or they allowed to operate where or those exist in that place where they. So that you will be say the ginger say estate or nothing, it will be the fine house. Make you day very careful, because some of those estates, according by FCTA, they not really they stamped to day where they. That number one. Number two will be our real conversation. Now the issue of security. And of course, we go get security savvy person, security expert. He could join us in the next few minutes. Make we put him on call. Savvy person on top of security. Make we talk about security. Now, based on after that particular incident for Kubwa, I don't try reach out to the FCT police spokesperson, but they're very busy and of course many other things. So, but make we talk to a security expert. Make we understand. Because many people believe say that estate and I suppose they more secured past people with the normal this thing. So what did they really happen? How will it they more security conscious? How will it they more secured? Waiting citizens fit to do all of those things we will look at in the next few minutes. On top of the big talk this morning, estate and security. Security and estate. Anyhow, we take check them. Now the big talk. 9B this one. They call me Ezemmuoe 18 minutes. Past 8 o'clock. Now waiting time to talk for inside of the studio. Quickly make I try call we guest. Make we put them on call. Make we start to address some of these things shortly, because time no really day to check any time. All right. Somebody they try to make I call we guest very very sharply this morning. Then we go. Yo.
Hello.
All right, so good morning, Mr. Prince.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. Quickly, welcome. You did live on top of the radio. This one at the big talk. For who don't know, make I just do quick introduction. Prince Anyebe. Yes.
I'm taking just a short. What is it called? KK within.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to call this number almost immediately when I drop.
Okay, quickly. All right, so you go call us back then. All right.
Okay,
all right. So they're on the move. He on the move. He said, well, he on the move. So you go call us back. So but when he calls us back, we will talk, even if not 2 minutes. Okay? But then make I hear from somebody where they call this number all this
Hello,
yes, I greet you, my brother man. I greet you. How are you side this morning?
My name is Samuel from Abu.
Samuel from Abu, my man. 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Welcome.
Yeah. They talk about security for estate, but
yes.
So I want to ask, what do you expect in this kind of situation where we say a bottle of Gary and they go for 700 naira? A bottle of Gary. Inflation not be here. House rent not be here. Everything they so higher.
So
understand everything.
So what is the connection? So inflation got to do with some of these security concerns?
Yes, because all those people don't go survive. People don't go survive. Well, they must survive now. And those estates where they see, immediately you just get there. The way you welcome you na security fee. Security fee, environmental fee, also fee. You must pay. If you don't pay all of them, they don't enter. They don't go give you keep. Even though you don't pay for the house rent, they don't give you. So all those houses where they see, most of them, where people plenty kind of like that, information they go. Anybody will be they well to do. There are no people who do well to do for all those estates. So they can get information. Go give other people this car. This guy, you here, they get cash, they get money. Come go attack them. And that's why they call it this thing now. Understand? So let the FCG the Nigerian police make them step up their game. Because even this center, not even see police for road at all.
Okay, but
they see the for road.
You know they see police for road.
I don't see the for road though.
Okay, Sam.
Yes,
I want to ask you because for that Apo way day now, some of the areas where FCT mentioned, they say Apo, Lugbe, and you do say some illegal estate. Now, talk about security. What in cities or what people best way they find house? You can't tell us this one are illegal. What do you feel where cities guys do for that area? Because we go get somebody on the phone shortly. We go tell us more. But what do you feel?
If you want to rent house, you go do findings now. Do findings, investigate, check the paper when they give you. If there's something they do, and then still ask too, because if there is any. If there's any information or rumor, you go here before you rent this thing.
Okay.
Like my side here, all the houses in the Digger land. I didn't hear CBN, so all the houses in the Digger land. There's nothing like illegal structure.
All right. Thank you so much, Samuel, for that one. We don't talk this morning. All right, then Sam from Abu. And Scott, Abuja, one of those areas where those things, where they talk about illegal structures and all. But quickly, make we go on the phone quickly with our security expert for inside of the building this morning. We get Prince Anyebe live on top of the radio. Prince, you there?
I did here. Good morning.
Morning to you. In case you don't know, Prince, now security expert and a scarf. Now the organ of a security outfit where they try their best to make sure say environment they secured. So make we talk quickly. Prince, welcome on top of the big talk.
Good morning, Mr. Ezemmuoe.
Yes, sir.
And then good morning, Abuja.
Confirm. Now, when they talk about estates and security, recently we hear about one attack for one particular estate for inside of Kubwa side. All right, and then of course security jump body then they on top of the matter. But then people believe say estate supposed they secured pass. Now two things: estate security and estate administration generally. So people believe say estate supposed they secured. What do you feel about estate security? Make we start from there before we expand the talk. Estate security for inside of Abuja.
First, we will start saying government failure. If government don't try to secure her people, we for no even need to provide security for ourselves. For that place where we take, they learn a lot of our things for Igbo land. Security first. Private security, it get where their own they stop. Now to stand in front of shops, now to stand in front of business centers, where they just they even hold anything like stick. Their own are to watch, maybe open gates. But here, you don't even reach where private security don't they team up with vigilante. They don't they carry local weapons. Make you know, say now that thing where they talk, say desperate illness deserve a desperate cure. So our own situation are very unique one, where we no go day they sleep with all our eyes closed. So majorly the estates for Abuja they try to provide security for themselves, but again the thing where they know they look at.
Waiting me
because the major thing where they try to look at first is those people where they enter, cobblers where they repair shoes, those ones where they can't help them carry their dirty, those ones where they can't help them even teach their children for house. They don't do background check on those people. So those people now then they come, now then they command. Now then they tell people outside, say, okay, we don't do surveillance, we don't survey the place. See their strength. They get security and none of them they even carry stick or cutlass. So now the problem with most of the security people they get, no thief go leave Kaduna, they come this estate where they carry people say, okay, we just come. You get waiting that they call for security, fifth columnist. That fifth columnist either go the person where they live inside there as informant, where they give them information outside, say when they come, you see where they go follow and see how they go take come out. Now you know where they keep all your things inside houses. Stranger know they know.
All right, so quickly, what you expect now? So, what citizens go do to address, or how they go tackle this fifth columnist now? What do you feel, estate people, quickly?
So first and foremost, what citizens go need to do now to watch the kind people where they come into the estate, and that thing where they say security in everybody business. Yes. Now so it's supposed to be. See something. say something. Once you see person they waka where you know understand. Like the estate why they say everybody is militarized. Even both civilians, everybody. Once they just see the waka anybody, they will stop car, ask you where they go.
Anybody can stop. Anybody can stop and ask.
Anybody can stop and ask. In short, they go to tell you say what you they do here. If the person they come a particular place, the person they come see must pick phone, identify you before you come in. And outside that, there is only 2 exits. And that 2 exits, one they locked at a particular time. For security reasons, I'm not going to tell you.
Yes.
Because now we do.
Yes, of course.
Once that one lock, as you enter, nowhere to come out. That means I come to sleep. Now you won't come sleep for the estate. So those are the measures to put down where issues not supposed to go.
All right. Now, FCTA don't come outside, talk something. In response, just after that particular attack for Kubwa, FCTA talks say, true, say illegal estates full everywhere for Abuja. And they come to point areas like Apo, areas like Lugbe, areas like Idu train station. Say illegal estates full all those places. And that one self we own na security breach. Because as they illegal, so say na security problem, say them be a security threat. I don't know how you see this one. And then they talk about demolishing these estates. I don't know whether demolishing them a good way to go, because not be everybody where they there be criminal. Make we hear from you.
But you see, those estates should deal. When we deal lawless, we don't expect things go happen the way it's supposed to happen. Estates where they build estates without plans and approval. That in itself na criminal offense. And most of them, when they don't collect money from people, the people can't they uncompleted video way they there. Now people they come occupy them, and it can't be half of where criminals they can't stay. So now be the issue. So if they demolish and every unoccupied structure where they build, people know they inside. They're supposed to package up. No, they can't people where they dey. If you leave your wall crack, that wall now where lizard to find way come hide inside.
If you leave your wall crack, now where lizard go take fine enter inside. Now quickly, we not say elections no go really happen on Saturday for Abuja here, but some of our people they hear us from Nasarawa, Nyanya and all of those axes, and even people were there for Abuja here. Quickly, we know they carry your security advice they play. Several times for this radio, you don't give us expert advice. And then we want to make we hear from you again for this period. Both people with the estate, both people with the outside estate, as a final shot as to the round up your talk this morning, which advice we citizens need to get? The people with the inside estate, the people with the outside estate, how they go fit to do, especially for now. Make we hear from you.
Let me first start to say this matter where they say election no dey Abuja.
Yes.
Abuja dey border in Kogi, Niger, Nasarawa. So any spillover after match of election result where no favor people, where won't make trouble, it go affect Abuja. That is by the way. Now when some people they travel, like as I they travel, won't go do election now for Benue.
Yeah.
I know who they my house, I go secure my house. These same criminals know the houses where they empty, where they be break into. And this brings about the helps where would they keep for house or relation where they keep for house. Who are they?
Domestic
when
staff.
When you're not around, who do they talk to?
Yes.
So now the matter be that.
Yes, that's the domestic staff, eh? All right. So that's for estate people. Then for generally, because you'd already point them out, just finally now, you'd already point them out, say spillovers from neighboring states will affect ABJ, FCT.
Yeah.
What citizens need to do in that regard, or what is how citizens need to carry themselves to cushion any possible spillover of attacks for inside of here?
As much as we no get election, make people watch their movement. Make you no do late waka. make you know say strangers too wey go dey live Niger, leave all of those places, Kaduna, come stay Abuja because of they no know wetin go happen. There plenty for town, and all of them come with their different characters.
All right, so thank you so much, security expert Prince Ayebe. We wish you safe journey and a scarf. Thank you so much for your time on Top the Radio.
God bless you, the Prince.
Yes,
God bless you.
yes, sir. All right, so we still there here. We just heard from security expert Prince Ayebe, solid human being. You don't talk to us, tell us one or two things about what we need to know what concerns security. Now, based on that matter, what happened for Kubwa, I just make us still bring up in, make we use and take address the issue of estate security and the issue of estate administration generally. Now, we don't hear from Samuel. We'll go open the phone lines, 8:31, now waiting time to talk. Make we hear from you. I don't know whether you live inside the estate too. Then you don't hear waiting with security expert to talk this morning. Say, yes, election no dey happen for Abuja, but Abuja na pivotal state. States like Nasarawa, they romance with Abuja by the side. They rob body. State like Kogi, they rob body with Abuja. State like Niger, they rob body with Abuja. And all of these states, election will go down. Well, at least Niger and Nasarawa election will go down there. So, make we dey very observant. Make you no go lose guard. Say, election they happen for Abuja after all. You can't go lose guard on Friday or Saturday. Make you stay there alert, make you dey observant, and make you stay in touch with your people. Now, I don't know whether you travel, because even our guest, because he may tell me one or two things, but now on the road, on the move, you guys make emergency trip. Now, even at that, some people, they make that emergency trip today. Some people say go still travel tomorrow, based on the election matter. You need to carry safety for mind. Now, back to the matter. Estate. Now, estate security. One of the things where they say FCTA, don't they vow, say they go demolish some of the estates, some of the illegal estates, according to Bahai the B. Now, we don't bring this matter up for areas around Idu train station, Apotapi, Lugbe areas, within Amak. They don't advise residents, stay careful, do background check, just like our security expert don't talk, do background check, ask questions, no just carry waka bust inside the state, they give you house, you go enter, ask questions, ask some key questions, how far, what be the trend, what be the antecedent around here, what they really they stop here, before you go say you want pick up house or you want relocate to from where you dey enter another place where you go. Now, when director Development Control Mukhtar Galadima, they follow new to people, they talk about from FCTA on behalf of FCTA. In talk say this alarm where they loud though, it ain't necessary because the adverts within the see for social media. Say now the advert too. Say the advert too much. You don't the advert on land. Say buy land, develop land in this place. There's land in Lugbe, there's land in this place. Say the advert too much, and some of those businesses, while it is legitimate to do properties business, but some of them never really pass through the due process, and some of them are illegal developers with them be. So if you enter their own hand, can't start to develop properties for some of these areas, you stand the risk. Say one day they fit demolish the property, because right now the FCTA they threaten some of those illegal properties soon, and very soon they go start to demolish them because they be security threat. Now, we could talk about estate and security. What do you feel? How you feel? Say estate residents or even people outside estate fit carry themselves, fit do to avoid issues where concern security. Now, one of the things we'll pick from our conversation this morning got to do with information. Who be the people where they enter your estate? Which kind of information they enter their ear? Because now the rat where they house, now tell the rat where they outside says, hello, fish, they inside house. You know, so which kind of people where you they allow for your estate, and which kind of people when it be say then they around you, your domestic staff or people when they walk around you, all of those things they're very important. Then even outside of the estate, we will still talk about security as it concerns estate and outside estate, and even the administration in general. Okay, the numbers they there. Make we open the phone lines. Make we hear from you this morning. You fit to tell us what you feel. I go even like to hear from you if you live for estate or you live around estate. I go personally like to hear from you. Make I know how you they take it to do 0903 22 29 797. The number so you can take call 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. All of them the number. Then you want to drop message for instead of WhatsApp there 0818 22 22 205. That now we WhatsApp number this morning. Hello, who on this side?
Hello, the high priest.
I greet you, my brother.
My name is GB.
GB from Life Camp. How are you there this morning, GB?
I'm fine.
Yes, welcome to the big talk with this. We talk about estate.
It's a very important topic.
Yes, estate and security, GB.
I live in an estate in Abuja.
Okay.
And when we talk of security, you can say yes, you have the security. But just like you said, I think people to build an estate and live in a loose street. Like now, in the morning, I can jog in my estate, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I jog around. But in some part of Abuja here, many people have died because of jogging around their community around 6 o'clock. This I know of an issue around this what do you call Karimu Road, or some area in Karimu, some area in Idu. That a young man just there decided to jog around, and all these people that carry sack use knife. If because he want to surrender his phone or whatever, they kill him. What am I saying? In that respect, estate is very secure. But this security in the estate, majorly are people within the estate, from my experience. Now the thief waiting inside, you call the thief outside.
Yes.
Just like you said. Because when my house was built in that estate, my house was along the perimeter fence. It's 215.
Yeah.
And it happened that I came to church. Before I came back, they broke the wall.
Wall?
Yes. My estate, as I said, my house is along the perimeter fence, meaning that I have my fence as perimeter fence.
Yes.
So they broke the wall from outside, put a hole, enter the house, broke the burglar and carry laptop and the rest of things. So in that scenario, somebody is within the estate watching my movement. That this man is a church man, so to say, he must leave out by 7. I will not come back until around 1. So they know your movement. So what I'm saying is that anything that happens within the estate, as armed robbery, stealing, theft, is within the people in the estate, not outsider.
Not outsider.
Because people know your movement and they watch your movement. This man has traveled for the past 1 week, and I will know he will not come back. And sometimes the people you invite to come and do work in your house can give lead to people outside. That man's house, I enter there. And I may go do plumbing. I go do carpentry work there. They give information. So that's why that one the people, that one the reason that estate theft and the rest are within the people in the estate. The estate security, it can't be enough. They can't be on every close, every street. But what we do now is that in our estate, people they parade, siren will blow.
Okay.
They parade the estate, blowing siren. That shows that anybody doing something know that these people are not not asleep, they are watching and the rest of things. But still, it still happen because when some houses are broken in the night, and I say, hey, thief. These people jump from one fence to another, they disappear. You now ask yourself, where did they come from? Where did they disappear to? Because for you to disappear within 10 minutes in the estate, show that you are within the estate.
The estate.
So in my conclusion, that
you're very close, yes.
Estate robbery or insecurity is within the estate. And they can only be tackled by the estate people, by querying people. This man, which work are you doing? Get profile people in the estate. Get information. People nothing around your house in a car. Please, sir, you have been here over the past 15 minutes. Can we know you? Who are you? What are you looking for in this estate? Because they may be there gathering information, intelligence, eyes is movement before they now strike. So So that's my experience. Estate is secure, but even in the estate by the people of estate. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, GB. This one where you talk, they're very insightful there. Thank you so much. Say now the rat where they outside, the one rat where they inside, 90 the one where they outside. Say hello, fish there. Hello, who they decide this morning? Morning to you. I beg, bring your voice up, make we hear you. Hello. Your voice is very low. We don't hear you. All right, I beg, try call us back. We don't really hear you. They hear more of the background noise. Your voice is very far away from the phone. All right, so GB talk some things. There's the rat with the inside house, and the one with the outside. Ewa. Make una come. So we need to watch information flow, and then we need to watch artisans and people where they do some kind of jobs for inside of the estate.
Hello, Ezemmuoe, good morning.
Good morning to you. Who they talk this morning?
Ezemmuoe na Bode they talk.
Bode, 2 days. Where you there since, Bode?
Ezemmuoe, I don't get money now. I say make you give me 500. 500 I will get hold for your
so where you want make I take? Where you want make I can't take get the money with the talk?
I call Oga Phil, say make you bring 500 and the one we get hold I go manager.
All right, no wala. No wala. I get touch. Make we hear you, Bode from Inyanya. Make we hear you quickly.
Yeah, Ezemmuoe, just like what GB talk.
Yes.
The other, my friend is not around, but I'm helping him to develop a property in an estate. I think 3-4 months back, some guys came into the estate and decided to work. That was around December. I think they were 15 in numbers. At the end of the day, we were able to apprehend 3 from their investigation. The problem is that the perimeter fence was not completed, but they live close to the estate. They came all the way from Kaduna. They've been studying the estate for the last 3 months. They've been around the estate, monitoring the estate for the last 3 months. Somebody gave them an information. They came around. So just like what GB said, he's not far-fetched from the truth. But then my worry again is this.
Yeah.
When there is a distress call to the police, how quickly did they respond?
How quickly?
How many police officers? How quickly did they respond?
But some of these estates they get police posts inside now.
Yes, they get mostly. I think the development. I think the structure now is that if you have more than 100 units of houses, yes, there must be stations. There must be police stations in the estate. But the estate developer, are they also following suit? They're not doing the needful most of the time. They're just interested in making the money. But then if there's a distress call, how quickly did the police respond? How many police do we have? When all the police have been attached to health entourage, most of them are fulfilling the politicians, the big men, those who can afford. So Nigeria don't have police that can respond to distress call. Most of the police are outside. They're not doing the work. They're protecting men who don't need protection. That is the major challenge. Because most of the time when you call, the police does not respond. And how equipped is the police? At times you hear Ezemmuoe, you will hear the police go tell you, say, no fuel for the car. How much is being given to the D2 and stations to do the duties in case there's an emergency? So those are the things we need to even look into. How well funded is the police, Ezemmuoe?
So now holistic thing.
It's a holistic affair.
Nobody to just come narrow down. Nobody just narrow down on the estates. All right.
Not just down. It's a holistic affair. Then the estate agencies, if FCDA is saying they want to go and demolish, Ezemmuoe, as you did now, if you just go start an estate, if somebody not allocate the land to you,
maybe now the people will allocate the land and then they illegal. Now what you need to talk?
That is what I'm trying. There's somebody in FCDA, Ezemmuoe. I am a victim of a demolition in 2006. There is an insider who is doing the racketeering.
Where they work with the illegal developers.
That is it. That's what I'm trying to say. Ezemmuoe, that's why I ask you the question. Let's be sincere. If you're an estate developer, as you do now, if you just go carry any land and start to do it, somebody must give you that land to start something on it. So if you go to an estate and you find it's illegal, before you even do any demolition, They should do proper investigation. Who gave you the land? How did you come about the land? There must be an insider.
And then
if the insider is not...
Yes. Go ahead. No, and then probably prosecute the racketeer in the inside.
That's why I always insist on institutions must be strong.
All right.
The law must punish everybody. If you are caught, let's not use sentiment. If 2-3 people are being punished, this racketeering will not continue.
All right. Thank you so much, Bode. Solid one. Thank you for that one. We don't talk this morning. As it be. All right, Bode. Don't hit some. He hit some key points there. But make we hear from you. Who did decide this morning?
Good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
Every day you are Nibula caller.
Isa Ashiku from Masaka. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What else, sir? You know about this estate security matter?
Yes.
As a security expert, I hope you were telling, somebody was telling you that lack of employment and Gary don't reach 700. Say what they concern security with this matter of the Gary. You know, when people know it, when the people don't get jobs, they can result to any self-help. So what is happening? Our government are so reluctant in caring for its citizens, which is the primary duty of the president, the governor, the chairman of local government. But we have a government that people can do whatever they do, and when it's time for election, whether they win, they will show power of incumbent. So what we are saying, like this security, all what the people are fearing is the arm to go into wrong hands. We that retired police officers, so far the other one they have been attached to security, to this official or DFT politician. Why don't you engage us in all these places for us to live as they have spoiled our pension? They put us in high job. Nigerian believe like we don't travel, and we travel better than everybody in the world. All the security problem we are crying, we don't need to cry for them.
Okay.
And there's nothing like illegal estate. Will the FCC say they don't know that the estate was there since the Buhari come to power in 2015? Now they go start to do this one.
No, they say that illegal estates. They know they.
What makes it illegal is the minister of FCC and the land official. They don't know that place illegal since from the foundation to the building. We should be careful the way we do things. Power belongs to God, though.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Isa Shiku, citizen, for that one. We don't talk. Say power belongs to God. All right. So we still check estate security. We hear different perspective and we pick different lessons from all of the calls we don't hear so far this morning. 8:48. Who they talk this morning? Hello. Good morning.
Now give you call back.
All right, GB. Let me hear you.
I want to go on 2 issues. Number one, the police within the estate.
Yes.
Many estates will not hire police with automatic rifles, with arms, because of what it entails. And in some places, they are not enough. When you have a police post, they only give a police that only carry, even the stick, they don't get. What they do is just to collect reports. Okay, this one, my house was breaking. They will now say, okay, we'll go and call the district police office. Go and report there. Go and this and that. But what estate can do is to get. Don't have your own security. Get this registered security body. Whatever happens in your estate, those one will contact the police from outside to reinforce and come and help you. Because if you have your own security, there's a level of arm you can give them. So you can give them that the law allows. But when you have registered security body in your estate, if there's any issue, as you contact them, they from outside will carry police, and they, because of connection with the DPO and other arms police, they will come with required force to come and combat any armed robbery. But let me tell you that the estate stealing is not the one that carry arms. So that's the one where you know they for house, they break your door, carry your pot, that happen in the estate. Yes. You can hardly see estate where they carry arm and say, let's raid this estate.
No, but we get one way happen for around Kubwa side on last Friday and on Friday where bandits they kidnap some people there for estate for Kubwa.
Let me tell you, estate where they kidnap people and go, there's no perimeter fence. Yes, check it. go and make your investigation. One there is perimeter fence and only one gate. It's for the people to lock the gate now. And while they lock the gate, everybody disappear. But the enforcement will come. They can't carry people they kidnap and carry jump fence. So what estate thief is the one that break your window, carry your TV, carry your laptop, carry your money? That's what happened in the estate. Not the one that will come with arm, loaded there, and come with vehicle and say, okay, everybody line up. No, you can't see that. I can be corrected. They can't see that. Then talking of land in the estate, there are still people who sell fake land. See, for you to do your due diligence. Yes, I have property in Abuja. Every time I will see people there developing. Every day now want me, Oga, go and put fence and put gate. Don't come and report again. 3 times they go to demolish people developing it. Oga, fence it and put gate on it. So when I did that I have rest. People see go about with paper saying they are selling land. If you don't do your diligence, you fall into it. You are your own. Thank you.
Thank you, GB. For that's why we don't talk. The two matters, you touched two of them. You touched the matter of security. You touched the matter of illegal developers and estate administration and all of that. You touched the two of them. All right, so we don't check estate security, and we see the connection where they between the two. As it be, the connection where they between security and illegal estate. Now, when estates don't they illegal, when an illegal developer, because then when they say illegal estate, now it means say the person who develop them no get approval to develop them, so you just rush do them illegal sharp develop them, collect people money, take off. Now we need to be careful. We need to do background check. We need to observe some of these things, because somehow that now waiting they lead to some security issues. Now talk about estates we no get perimeter fence. I don't know whether estate day way go allow make their fence. I never really go the particular estate where that incident happen, and all the reports when I don't read, when I don't see, I don't see anywhere where they talk about any perimeter fence, no day or anything. But for the fact that they call them estate, you know, so you say no get perimeter fence, and that's why they easy to move away. And come to think about it, like GB talk, say if then they lock the gate. If the gates they locked, that means they could jump the gate, enter, and they don't go carry the people where they kidnap, jump outside. So something they wrong where estates need to check on their own. Either say to lock the gates, like our security experts talk, say your own estate only 2 gates. One they always they locked for a particular time. The other one they always they open. So anything will happen inside the estate, lock the only remaining gates, and everybody stays inside the estate until security comes. So some of these things that we don't throw up, some of the points we don't come up for the talk this morning, for the conversation this morning. And I hope, say, we fit no get the details of what they happen for your area, or how you take be for your own estate. But with all of these ideas and all of these suggestions and all of these opinions, we don't come from different people, from our security expert Prince Anyebe, and from all of the citizens. We don't put mouth GB from Life Camp, Isa Shiku, Bode from Yaya. Everybody we don't talk on this security matter. I believe so. With all of the things we don't come up, we fit arrive at something we go fit to something we fit to serve as takeaway where we go hold take learn one or two things. Check your time, 6 minutes before 9 o'clock. The last call when I go take before we go come out for the studio. 9 minutes one. Hello, who they decide? Hello. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Now you be our last caller this morning. Make them very quickly. What be your name? Where they call us from?
I'm calling from Maraba. My name is Edward.
Edward from Maraba. Make me hear you quickly.
I want to say this. Our leaders are not ready to help matter, particularly to look to the affairs of the masses.
When it concerns security?
They are after their positions and their money. That's all.
Okay.
Because what is going on in this nation, particularly the level of disobedience, nonchalant attitude, and carelessness is too much.
All right. Okay, Edward, I hope so you understand, say, when they talk about estate security. All right, thank you. Yes, thank you for that one. We don't talk because of time. Thank you so much for that one. Say our leaders the day after their positions. Thank you, Edward, for that one. We don't talk quickly, but talk about security. I hope say we don't pick the things we hold as take away. Ensure you day inside of estate we get secured perimeter fencing. Ensure say you ask questions before you enter inside of the estate, and of course comply with all the security measures that they don't give you for inside of the estate. Mind the kind of information where they give out. Watch the artisans where they give work, the plumbers, the people where they give work for house. Watch all of them and stay alert. If you see something, talk something. All of them now some of the tips we don't come up for the conversation this morning concerning estate and security. Then you were the outside of the estate, you still need to stay alert. No go lose guard. Say after all, election that they happen for Abuja on Saturday, you go lose guard yourself. Day security alert, security controls, and always raise alarm when you see something. 4 minutes before 9 o'clock. Now here we will gather with Ungwongwo and then Janja shift come up for inside of the studio. Tomorrow will be Friday. Open mic on top the big talk. Anything with your chest, carry come. Tomorrow Friday, make we talk about we'll go jam again 6:30 on top of Super Citizen at Sunrise. Tomorrow Friday edition. They call me the chief priest Ezemmuoe 1. Enjoy your day. On a good on a good morning. This one Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. Good morning to you there.
Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dreams. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dreams.